So I am back with another Ask Simone, but before we do get into this Ask Simone, I do want to make mention that a lot of you newcomers, you haven't been with me for a while, and if you have been with me for a while and you still don't know, I do have a playlist. I have playlists, and basically I have 192 videos. So what I did to make things a lot easier for you guys is I did create playlists for you guys for certain types of categories. Will it be my Velvet series, my Shaved Side series? My Shaved Side series alone has about 20 something videos. My Coloring Hair series, my Ask Simone, my Simone Speaks, all of them are set in certain categories. My makeup, all of them are set in playlist and set categories for you to be able to watch and view easily without you getting confused with scrolling down and continuously scrolling down on my channel. So I will continue to make different segments on my channel. I just wanted to make mention to you guys that I do have playlists for you guys, easy access to watch my videos. The next thing I wanted to mention, this makeup look, it probably isn't gonna be up yet. It's trying to pre-record because on the 26th of April, I will be leaving for Colorado for 3 weeks. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the video. Hi Simone, love you and your vlogs, and was wondering if you could give us sisters some advice on black men in Atlanta. I'm just gonna go ahead and give you all the details, so I hope you're ready. Please don't use my real name, and I will omit names in the story. I started working at a restaurant in downtown Atlanta about a year and a half ago. I had just gotten out of a very emotionally and mentally abusive sugar relationship. So I'm thinking she had a sugar daddy. That changed my heart towards men. I had just moved out and was on my own. So I had to hustle for money and go back to serving, which was the last thing I wanted to do. My first day I got there, the young bartender came over and struck up a conversation with me as I filled out my paperwork. Now, being on the defensive in my brain, I thought, "You're attractive, why are you talking to me?" and ignored him and went about my business. For the next couple of months, I was definitely a roller coaster of transition. I was definitely a roller coaster of transition, and I had to grow up very quickly. But after a while, the bartender was kind, patient, and never snapped at me. Told me I was being selfish, etc., and we kind of became work friends. One night after a long weekend of work, we went out for drinks and got blackout drunk and made out with him at the bar. Oops. I didn't want him to think I was fast, easy, or wanted to get at him with foul intentions. So I apologized for my sloppy actions and hoped he didn't think I was a hoe. From then on, our relationship got more intimate and we each confided in each other emotionally, and I started getting some strong feelings for him. Other than us flirting at work, he never texted me, called me on the phone, or wanted to hang out outside of work unless weed or alcohol was involved. I ain't got time for the crap, so for the longest time I thought he wasn't interested. And then I took him home one night and we were cuddling in bed when I told him that I liked him, and he reciprocated the feeling. All of the second guessing and doubting I felt was all silly because he said he liked me back, right? Wrong. So while we were canoodling, I've never heard anyone use that word before, canoodling, and getting closer, he was still having sex with his ex-girlfriend, and around September of 2016, he told me he may have gotten her pregnant. Now, I'm not a complete idiot. While he was in bed with me, that also meant that he was in bed with her, not using protection. Not only was I crushed, but I was angry. Like, who the hell do you think you are? How dare you take from women and use them only to take and use another? So I took a trip to Chicago shortly after and met up with a man there and rebounded and I guess she said get my mind off him, but I think she meant got my mind off him. But ultimately, I couldn't do it. Even though bartender boy obviously didn't care for my emotions, I morally and intentionally couldn't do wrong to another person, knowing how they felt. Fast forward to the beginning of this year, 3 people very close to me either killed themselves or tried or tried all with a month of each other. Ooh, Jesus. I even went to the funeral of one of them, and the other friend that tried to kill herself was my brother's fiance. Ew. So it really hit close to home. So me thinking that I could die tomorrow, I wrote letters to the people closest to me, telling them how I felt, etc. Her using etc. makes me think about Split, etc. If y'all ain't seen Split, y'all need to go see it. It's a really great movie. But anyway, back to the story. But I gave bartender boy the letter I wrote him on New Year's Eve. Unfortunately, I told him that I loved him in it as well. Ooh, no, we don't love these hoes. We don't love these niggas. I've never told any man that other than the men and my family, and I really put myself out there. You damn sure did. A few weeks later, this little girl who ain't shit compared to me, that's right, but tits and ass, excuse my French, who I confronted at work, told me that the bartender boy who got drunk that night called her and told her about the note I wrote him. Now, the past month, I saw them flirting, touching, and when I asked them both to their faces if they liked each other, they were dishonest and said no. So when I confronted this little girl and she told me that I saw black, I almost punched him in the face, but instead I told him to burn it and walked away. We didn't speak to each other for weeks. I was so hurt, and for what? A cute little face that has nothing to offer? Any man but the water between her legs. What? Is my legs just confusing me? We kind of reconciled, but he hadn't apologized, of course. He's flirting with her in front of my face, so he's also disrespectful as shit. But I also work with both of them, and I hate being around them together. Keep reading, it gets better. Girl, you don't already blew my mind with the first 9 minutes. There's another boy I worked with that is obviously a hoe that has made purely physical and sexual advances towards me at work. But one, he already fucked an ugly, crusty white girl, so I'm no bitch's second choice. 2, he's very attractive and we vibe well. He had a girlfriend at the time, and I guess they had an open relationship because he was having sex with multiple other women while he was with his girlfriend. Oh, that sounds like cheating to me, not a relationship. He's absolutely disgusting, like one of those boys that never wears a condominium. It's just called a condom. Why you gotta be all extra for? Never wears a condominium or a condom. HIV and AIDS infested Atlanta, so I don't trust him or where he's been. You better not. So after bartender boy screwed me over, I just wanted a male friend that I could confide in and talk to. So for a while, fuckboy and I were cool, and he was a nice distraction from the pain. One night I drove him home from work and he offered to smoke me out in exchange for a ride. I was too messed up to drive home and was falling asleep when he started coming on to me. I have told him no multiple times in the past and made no physical reciprocation, but that night, even though I was still saying no, he proceeded to do as he pleased. I was literally pushing him away with my feet. I did not want to have sex with this boy at all. At the time, I wasn't on the pill. I had begged him to wear a condom, and we were in his parents' house. After all the awkwardness, he tells me that the condom broke, so we had to drive around an hour and a half looking for some plan B, and we were gonna split the cost. Well, not only did he not pay me back for his portion, I found out that his ex-girlfriend that he was with previously is pregnant with more than likely his baby and has gotten together with the crusty white girl that he hooked up with previously. Long story short, young black man in Atlanta ain't shit. Really? You just now figuring that out? But why? Why do bartender and fuckboy get to be with people that are obviously bad for them, and why am I the one that's called crazy and left in the dust? I thought they were my friends, but the second a big pair of tits and ass gets thrown in their faces, they lose all sense and reason and ultimately stop protecting themselves. I know these girls are bad, and I know I am great, and I would never do them wrong like they have done me. I'm thinking that's what she meant to say. But am I the crazy one? I'm the one that hasn't got any apology from either of them and whose feelings doesn't matter. Fuckboy never fuckboy never asked me if I got my period, never paid me back for his portion of the plan B. And when my friend died this past February, I'm so sorry about that, I went out and got too drunk. So he drove me home and proceeded to do as he pleased, knowing what he knew. He was with me when I found out my friends died. I got so angry and kicked him out of my house. But am I the crazy one? I guess what I'm asking is, since I work with these assholes, how do you deal with it? I know I'm a great person. I know I'm a better catch than these hoes that they are messing around with. But the friendship and the companionship is what I miss the most of my friends. I never really been with a black man before, not because I don't want to, but because of situations like these that prove that black men don't treat us right. And now I'm kind of dating an older white man, and I've noticed that the white and Hispanic men have treated me more like a person, an equal, and a human being than half of these black men that I've wanted to be with in the past. Hispanic is a culture, so I'm assuming that you mean a Spanish-speaking man, but Hispanic is a culture. It's not a race or an ethnicity. But I get what you're saying. What was that? I'm in London, England right now, looking at schools to get my master's. I work 2 jobs and I hustle to make rent, etc. etc. But I'm still a human being and I want to be treated like I think she means like a queen that I am. Coming from the conservative South that you and I both were raised in, how do you put your feelings aside and carry yourself with the poise and grace of a woman? I don't want a man that refers to women as bitch, female, hoe, nigga, etc. I love that you use etc. It's funny. And vice versa. I don't want to be the woman that calls others by the same name. The man I am with now tells me I am beautiful every day, says that he misses me, texts and calls me when he is away on his work trips, and always puts on a condom without asking. But my heart is with my bartender and fuckboy. But logic and reason is also pulling me towards my new man. I don't know what to think and what to feel. I just want my friends back. What should I do? Well, my dear, I'm talking to you like you are my best friend. Why the fuck are you still dealing with fuckboys? Like, why are you worried about them? Like, you're in England. They've already proven to you that they're not your friends. Let me read to you what the actual definition of what a friend is. A person whom one knows and with one who has a bond of mutual affection, typical, exclusive of sexual or family relations. Keyword, mutual affection. Okay? Mutual affection, sweetheart. Clearly, these fuckboys don't have mutual affections for you. The first fuckboy, bartender boy, all he wanted to do was get in your pants. I'm just gonna be honest with you real quick, because I noticed some red flags when I was reading it. When he was making advances towards you, cuddling, canoodling and all that type of stuff, and you probably wasn't giving him no play like he wanted to, the next little pair of ass and tits that he saw coming along, he flirted in front of your face. That's not what a friend does, sweetheart. Just because a fuckboy gives you nice conversation, okay, Cody gave me very nice conversation, but it didn't mean that he wasn't a fuckboy. Just because he's giving you nice conversation, he buttering you up, he was buttering you up like a nice piece of toast. He didn't quite get to where he wanted. So when he didn't get to where he wanted because you wasn't giving him no play, he moved on in your face, flirted in your face, tried to make you jealous in your face. He's upright disrespectful, and any friend that I have ain't disrespectful to me. We don't disrespect each other, okay? Second one, you end up being intimate with him. Mistake. Yes, that was a mistake, but take it as a learning lesson. One, I can tell you he ain't your friend because friends don't fuck each other, okay, sweetheart? Friends don't fuck each other at all. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Friends don't fuck each other because it always ends up into some type of catastrophe. Guys and girls that say that they want to be friends and they have some type of sexual attraction with each other, they can't be friends. I'm so sorry about it. Have you ever seen Friends with Benefits? What happened? Mila Kunis ended up getting her little feelings hurt, and you know, que sera, whatever will be. Somebody's feelings are gonna get hurt, and yours got hurt. you see that he didn't even have the decency to be like, you know, hey, we had this night, it was a mistake, you know, I want to just still be cool with you, but you know, we just don't need to do that and ruin a friendship. Here's your portion of the plan B. He didn't have the decency to even pay you back for your goddamn plan B. That ain't no motherfucking friend. That ain't no motherfucking friend. That's somebody that wanted to use you. And honestly, you were being stupid. I'm so sorry about it, baby, but you my friend right now, so I'm being a hella blunt with you. Don't be stupid, okay? Just because you want somebody to be a companion with. I was there at that point. I was there at that point. I had a video that I took down after I dealt with Kelvin and whatnot. I started to talk to this guy, cute, like a little Usher, nice pretty skin. We would always chill, you know, kind of the same stuff that you were saying. I was starting to flashback, smoking weed, drinking, you know, having fun. But he wanted to get all touchy and feely and stuff, and I was at a vulnerable state. So me being at a vulnerable state, kind of like how you said you were, you know, I allowed him to give me that affection because I didn't get that affection from Kelvin. So I allowed him to give me that affection. I allowed him to canoodle me, and I allowed him to touch on me and to hug on me and to kiss on me and to cuddle me and all this other type stuff. But when something happened, he wanted to put out, oh, we just friends and blah blah. When I got on his case about some shit, he was just like, oh, we just friends. No, boo-boo. If we just friends, you don't touch me. You don't kiss me. You don't touch my ass. You don't cuddle me, okay? You don't tell me that you like me if we just friends, okay? Because just friends means exactly that. Just motherfucking friends, okay? Just motherfucking friends, okay? You don't get all the benefits of a boyfriend if you're just a friend. You don't get that. And that's the problem. Young women, they just don't understand that you have to draw those lines, you have to draw those boundaries, because if you don't, can't get pissed off because a man is gonna take as much as you fucking give him, and that's exactly what you did. Don't blame the men in Atlanta. They dogs. Most of them dogs. I'm not saying all men is dogs, because mine ain't. Men are gonna be men, okay? They're not going to pass down sex. Now, if that guy really and truly genuinely just wants you as a friend, yeah, he'll say no. Probably. But then again, it's sex, okay? That was your fault. But you live and you learn. You know, I had to, you have to. You live and you learn. Leave them fuck boys where the fuck they at, okay, sweetheart? Leave them fuck boys where the fuck they at, because they not your friends. They not your friends, boo-boo. They don't give you multiple goddamn signs as to why they not your friends. They don't give a fuck about you. They ain't fucking thinking about you. The only time they thinking about you is when they want to get in your drawers. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you, sweetheart. I love you, you know, but I'm being real honest with you. Another thing, you said that you have a new man now. He's white. He treats you right. He does what he needs to do as a man should. He puts a condom on without you even have to ask him. That man cares about you. Why the fuck are you still worried about them fuck boys that don't give a damn about you and clearly made it obvious that they don't give a damn about you? Why? I need to understand the logic that you're having in your head, because there's no logic to that. When it comes to this new guy that you're dealing with, confide in him. Talk to him. If he really cares about you, he'll listen. You do need to go get checked out. If you haven't gotten checked already, I would advise you to go get yourself checked. Make sure everything is clean and clear. You have a lot of upcoming new opportunities. You're trying to get your master's. You're trying to do positive things with your life, so you'd have no reason to look back towards the past. If you keep looking back towards the past, you're never gonna move forward. Okay, this man seems like he is trying to do his best to give you what you need as a woman. And it's not fair of you to be that selfish to keep thinking about someone that don't give a fuck about you. It's not fair to him, okay? Because there are good men out here and they're very hard to come by. And it's not fair that they have to deal with bullshit from women that don't know how to move the fuck on from somebody that don't give a damn about them. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I had to learn a long time ago, if I ever want a man to treat me the way I want to be treated, I need to let go of the fucking past. I need to let go of the bullshit that was keeping me from, you know, progressing in life. Okay, and that's how I came in contact with my lovely man. I hope this was helpful for you. Make sure that you are part of the notification game so that you are being notified when I upload. I upload every Wednesdays and Sundays now at 5 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you guys are part of the notification game. Please give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. Make sure you are subscribed. Check out my previous Ask Simone's and videos. The email is asksimone@gmail.com, all lowercase. And yeah, I will see you guys later. I love you all so much. Bye.